Hello, I'm Ashley Shin. I'm on my way to one of my last 3 shifts. Starting in September, I'll be going into a lab most days and I can't do both. There are a few other reasons too, but that's the main one. This is the same street I take to school, to the mall, to everything. It just happens to also go here. You need a key. On my first day, I remember thinking, this is more analog than I expected. If you're new here, this is a 독서실, a place where Korean students pay to sit in silence and study. I made a whole video about it last month. Short version, the quieter it is, the more it costs. There's also a looser version called the study cafe. Nobody watches you there. It's completely unmanned, like the ice cream shops we have everywhere in Korea. No one takes your card. There's just a kiosk. This place is the 독서실 kind. Someone's at the desk, which is me. So let me tell you how I ended up quitting. One afternoon in the middle of all that, I sat down at the desk, picked up my phone, and called the manager. My hands were not steady. I told her I could do 1 more month and after that I'd be done. She said, okay, fine, that's it. I'd expected more. She did call back later and she said she was sorry to see me go, but the first reaction was just fine. Sometimes I run into the kids from the reading room here. There's a section for exam prep books and they come for that. I sat in rooms like this from the first year of middle school. Reading rooms, study cafes, whatever was nearby. For midterms and finals, it worked. For 수능, the university entrance exam, it didn't. I couldn't focus in there. So I'd tell my academy I had a class somewhere, walk out, and go sit in a study cafe nearby instead. For years, that's how I described myself, a kid who kept running away. This summer, I watched 2 students repeating the year for the exam. One kept telling me the room was too loud and noisy and asking me to take them off the schedule. The room was quiet. The other would pick up their things, come out, and sit at the table next to the drink bar, anywhere they could get another hour in. I was watching them one day and it clicked. I wasn't running out of rooms. I was changing seats. Same behavior from the outside. Completely different thing from the inside. Took sitting on this side of the desk to see that. Am I happy to be leaving? Mostly, 6 out of 10. This job got me out of bed on weekend mornings. For someone efficiency obsessed, that was a pretty good reward. I'm quitting because I can't afford to think that way anymore, not with the lab. The other 4 is that I hate being bored and I like getting paid. Now, the drink bar. I can set up the coffee machine without even thinking about it now. I couldn't at first. The iced tea doesn't dissolve in cold water, so you do it hot first and cool it down. That's the hardest part of the drink bar. Pretty easy, right? And this is the part I won't miss. This summer, it got full. School's out, so the students come in for the whole day, every day. More check-ins, more refills, more of everything. After my shift, I plan to come home and read a book. Everything I read, papers, books, all of it is science, economics, health, or how to run yourself better. That's the whole shelf. Yesterday, I bought 2 books. One is exactly that kind. The other one is a Buddhist philosophy novel from 100 years ago. I've never read anything like it. Anyone else read Hesse? This one's Siddhartha. Most people start him with Damien. someone told me to start with this one instead. I haven't opened it yet. So that's the plan for the afternoons I'm getting back. Still, the books I always read, plus one I have no idea about.